Hi guys, in this video I'm just going to share some recent news on SOS as well as some option strategies that you guys can implement into your trades and my trades on SOS. But before I continue, just want to let you know that I am not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment purposes only. I also started a Patreon Discord page where I'm trying to find like-minded people like myself who is interested in making money in the stock market. We already have 50 members in the Discord, and we would love for you to come join us, collaborate, learn new strategies, as well as trying to find the next hottest stock. If you are interested, check out my link down below. I will also be sharing my trades with you guys as well. So SOS is down 11%. So let's quick look at the 1 month chart. So the 1 month chart, we can see that it's just been consolidating around the 550 range and the $8. But today it dropped below that $5 support. And that was because SOS announced that it has entered into a securities purchase agreement with certain accredited investors to purchase $125 million worth of its American depository shares and warrants in a registered direct offering. The warrants will be exercisable immediately upon the dates of issuance and have an exercise price of $5. The warrants will expire 5 years from the date of issuance. The purchase price for one ADS and one corresponding warrant will be $5. The gross proceeds to the company from the registered direct offering are estimated to be $125 million. The registered offering is expected to close on or about April 1st, and the company stated that they are going to use the proceeds from the offering to develop its cloud cryptocurrency mining and cryptocurrency security and insurance business, as well as for working capital and general corporate use. People are panic selling at this point, but we see that they said they're going to use proceeds to develop its cloud cryptocurrency mining. So sometimes a company will need to raise capital in order to expand their company. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. Yes, it does dilute the shares short term, but long term, it will definitely benefit in the long run. We're holding onto SOS at a very high price, and if you're planning to hold it for a long time, you can average down, especially at a price this low. Or if you're planning to start a new position, you can always start a small position and either average up or average down. So I've been selling cash secure puts. It's essentially setting a buy limit, and when you usually set a buy limit, we set it below where the stock is trading at. So I've sold some cash secure puts this morning and all through last week. So some of them did get breached. So I will go ahead and show you that. But before I continue on with that, I just want to share some more news on SOS. SOS announced a joint venture agreement with Ronghei's affiliate aiming to establish a supercomputing center in China. And then back early March, they installed second batch of 5,000 cryptocurrency miners and gives first quarter mining projections. The company expects to generate at least 41 Bitcoins and 909 Ethereums in the first quarter of 2021. The CFO stated these expected mining results reflected only a partial quarter of operations since our current fleet of mining rigs was only recently installed during the first quarter. Our output should grow in future quarters as we receive and install our third batch of mining rigs and have a full quarter of operations for current rigs. This is definitely a long-term hold. We will see 1588 again, but probably not in the short term. Right now, we see that the 450 is acting as a very strong support right now. So now I'm going to show you my trades on SOS. I am very bullish on SOS. So that's why I sold the cash secure puts, because I wanted to collect a premium as well as the possibility of getting the stock at a discounted price. So the first one I sold, this was just recently. It was a 6 strike price. I collected $23, but since the stock is below my strike price and I don't want to pay 100 shares to buy it at 6, so what I did was roll the contract over to next week. I collected the difference and I was only able to receive a $13 premium. This is the order that I did earlier. I rolled it over. I collected $13. You can see 13 right there. And then I sold another one. It was a 450 share put. I was able to collect a pretty nice premium of $45. So this premium is ours to keep, and I can use this money to buy shares of SOS if I wanted to. So what this is saying is if the stock price goes to 450 or below at the end of the day on expiration dates, which here is 4/9, which is next Friday. If it closes below that, I will then have to use my collateral of $450 to buy 100 shares at $450. So in order to sell cash secure puts, we do need to put up the collateral. And then I sold another one. I have put this in last night, and then I got filled this morning. This is a 550 call. And also, this one expires April 9th. And I was able to collect a pretty nice premium of $90. And my break even is 460. So as long as SOS is above that break even price, I will be profitable. So for this one, I would have to put up $550 for the collateral. So let's say you are wanting to get in. What you can do is sell a cash secure put. All you need to put up is the collateral. The premiums are generous right now just because the volatility is very high. So if you were to do the same exact one, if you go to April 9th, make sure that we have sell and puts selected, because if you do the wrong one, it will be a completely different order. And you can do this on any brokerage. I am using Robinhood because it's much easier to follow and to understand. It's very user friendly. So that's why I'm using it. So we choose the 450 strike price. You would just click how many ever contracts you want. Usually I just do one contract at a time, but most people, they make a living off of selling options and they'll do 10 contracts at a time. So you do need to put up the collateral. So in this case, it's $450. Limit price is the amounts that we're going to get back. So we see that minimum credit is $45. I can't do this now because I already did it and I don't have enough available funds. So it's not enough funds, but it'll show you how much collateral you need, which is $450, and you'll collect $45. So guys, if you're planning to get into SOS, you can sell a cash secure puts, possibly get it at a discounted price, and look at your break even. It's at 405. It's pretty generous. Or if you don't want to get assigned, meaning you don't want to buy 100 shares at 450, what you can do is sell a 4 strike price cash secure put with the same expiration dates. You would put one contract and now you're looking at a $20 premium, and all you have to put up is $400. So it's less likely that you'll get assigned. And if you do, what you can do then is just roll it over to the following week or the following months like I did. You'll collect a premium, which will reduce your cost basis. You can keep rolling it until the option expires worthless, and it would expire worthless if the stock goes above the strike price at the end of the day on expiration dates. Or if it closes a little below where the strike price is, you can just get assigned and sell a cover call against it, and that's known as the wheel strategy. So that's pretty much it. Right now, the premiums are high because look at the implied volatility is 176%. And when I sell options, I look for options that have a high implied volatility, at least over 100%. Yes, the higher implied volatility it is, the more risk there is. But like I said, I am very bullish on SOS. I do think they have a lot of growth potential. But right now, it's, of course, they're raising capital in order to better their future. And that's what I think personally. You don't have to agree with me, but I'm just showing you a strategy that you can use on any stock. It doesn't have to be on SOS. But before buying any type of securities, whether that is cryptocurrency, options, or stocks, please conduct your own due diligence. Don't just follow people blindly. Don't follow me blindly. I'm just showing a strategy that you guys can make money by selling cash secure puts, and you do not need a lot of money for this. This is almost a 10% return in less than 2 weeks. So small accounts, you can make money with it. And that's all I wanted to show. Let's see. SOS is currently down 15%, not too bad. So it's at 475. So hopefully we can stay above 450 now. Take advantage of these dips, guys, because they won't last. We've seen it numerous times where a company offers your offerings, the stock immediately drops. And then what happens when they complete the offering? It usually goes back up to where the stock was trading at previously. So that's all I wanted to share. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button if you're bullish on SOS. If you're bearish, you can hit it too. And do consider joining the Patreon Discord page. You can easily make your money back with one option play. And there's already 50 members, and we would love for you to come join us, collaborate on finding the next hottest stock.